It is Shelby with Shelby's Crafty Corner, and this is my segment in Nadia's Father's Day Parade with wreaths, work forms, and more. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I only have an hour, and today we are going to make a tropical themed 6-foot garland. I figured I haven't been live in a while, so might as well just get in there with a bang. And I prepared last minute, so I don't even have my iPad close to me to look at comments, but hopefully I can read them from here. It's kind of weird setting up a camera when you're doing a garland, and now I'm shaking the table, so it's going to shake too. But kids in the background, husband's probably going to be in the background because it's Father's Day Parade. So, like, welcome to the family. Hey, Kara. Hey, Carrie. Hello. How is everybody? So we are getting started. Look, you're already in here begging me. No, wait till your dad gets back. We're going to get started on this because I only have an hour to do it. My face is cut out, but that way y'all can angle down and see this. Hi, Nadia. So this is a 6-foot garland. I've already fluffed it out and I already have my mesh cut because that was going to take a while, but usually I can pump a garland out pretty quick. Hi, Mary Williams. And so I have it folded in half. That's how we're going to put our mesh on. Hi, Regina. Oh, thank goodness I have good eyesight because my phone is like way over there, but I can see it. So what we're going to do, I'm not telling you. Go. We're making a tropical garland, and we're going to use burlap mesh. I've already pre-cut it, and we're going to get this put on here because I like a neutral base when I'm using bright colors, and that's what we're going to do. I hope y'all have all been watching the marathon today. It's been so good so far. There's actually been a couple of events going on today, and I didn't really know, and so my Facebook is full of lives. Oh, actually, we're going to do 2. I hope I don't run out. I'm really going to space these out because I don't need a whole lot of coverage with this. Hey, Cody.
I won't buy anything else. With the passcode.
All of Facebook word I was about to hear you get in trouble if you do not go. Yes, it's been so good. And then make sure y'all stay tuned because oh, I knew I was gonna forget. Leah with Easy Bow is after me. Hey, Carla. So if anybody wants to drop her link in the comments too for me, that'd be awesome. I usually design pretty fast, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can knock this garland out in an hour. It's been forever since I have been live. So this marathon is just so perfect because it's just forcing me to get back into it. Absolutely, Nadia. Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it. I love it. I hope everybody's having a super great weekend so far. Mine is going pretty good. It's been a little crazy. Had friends over. I am making, yes, Leah with Easy Bow Maker is next. So y'all make sure to go like her page and tune into that. So many amazing crafters today and tomorrow. There always is. We're making a 6-foot tropical garland. I don't know if I answered that in my head or out loud already. This is going to be perfect for either a mantle or a door. Yes, please, if y'all don't mind. Sprinkle and hit that follow button. I'm shooting for 20K. I mean, hopefully by the end of the year, but you know, the faster the better. I'm shooting for 20,000 followers. So if you don't mind, sprinkle it around. Because I'm hoping after today, I'm gonna start going live. A lot more. Life has just been crazy. When you have 3 boys and a husband and a few businesses, kind of sports and school, life can just kind of take over. So it's about 20 inches long. It's 10-inch mesh, about 20 inches long. I don't actually measure it, I just hold it up and snip it. I cut it really fast. And then I just cruffle it up. And then I'm just using my pine fines to tie it in. And this is just a 6-foot garland from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, 3 boys. 3 boys. I love my boys. I love being a boy mom. Y'all, like I said, my phone is way over here, and I forgot to charge my iPad, so if I miss a comment, I'm definitely going to go back and read them later, so I apologize in advance. I have 3 boys and a husband, a German Shepherd, a Malshee, and a hamster. Hey, Miss Sharon Ellis. How are you, sweet friend? And I also forgot to not put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so we're gonna see how this goes. Just gonna roll with it. I'm sorry, y'all can't see my face. Hey. Hi, everybody. Y'all only see my body. I got a taller table, but maybe I need a bigger phone extension. And so we are just doing 2 burlaps and then one of the darker ones. And just like that, we're almost done. We are almost done. Oops. And I'll hold it up and show you guys as we go. But y'all can get the basics of it. I'm pretty sure y'all can see all of that. We'll move it into the camera. We're just putting on some mesh right now. Thankfully, I have enough. And like I said, I'm going to put a lot of foliage in here. So we're spreading it out pretty good. We're not putting it up real tight. I almost hit y'all with a Christmas garland today, okay? But my friend Kara, the craft junkie, talked me into tropical. Because I don't think nobody's ready for that yet. We're not ready. But I got some Santa Clauses and some jingle bells and these ornaments just staring at me in my craft room. And July's creeping up. So it was almost about that time. It is almost that time for us crafters. Don't we know it? Don't we know it? How many of you guys make garlands? Always ready for Christmas. I know. I stay ready. I need about a 2-month break after Christmas. And then when March hits, I'm like, jingle bells, jingle all the way. I know, Miss Mary. I know it. I'm excited for fall and Halloween too, though. I do love me some fall and Halloween. It's so hard as a crafter, though, to love it because it's all just so short-lived. And heaven forbid you try to decorate your own house with it, because once you start getting swamped with those Christmas orders, there's just no turning back. Okay, we'll save this other mesh for later. We might throw a few pieces in here and there, but that's the gist of it. That's where we're at so far. Doesn't look like a whole lot of anything. The minute Easter's over, I'm ready. That's true, Regina. That is true. That is true. I gotta get a little Peter Cottontail. Tropical. I have to make tropical wreath, and I know I can depend on you for a great idea. Aww. Girl. You're so sweet. Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna take full credit because Kara made something tropical earlier. And she's going to finish it later. But she had that swag base and she had that dark mesh on there when she started. And I was like, that's a great idea. Choose Joy Crafts and Creations. First time watching? Well, welcome. It's been a while since I've been on here. And you're only seeing my mouth. So I brushed my teeth this morning. So lucky day for you. Welcome on. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, also, I didn't charge the battery to my wireless glue gun, so I had to bust out Old Faithful, and now it smells like something's smoking up in here, but, you know, works like a charm. So, let's get going. I plan on putting this on my front door, but this would be perfect for a front door or a mantle. Hey, Miss Cammie. How are ya? So, give me this. You have one time, okay? One time. I told you I'm live, and you're just going to have to deal, okay? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's the baby. That's the baby. let's whip some of these bad boys out first. So these, I'm pretty sure I bought all this from Big Sugar Creek Farm. She sells some amazing florals, and these are select artificial, so it just doesn't get a whole lot better than that. But since this is only 6 foot, because I have a lantern on my front door, and the 9 foot, it kind of tends to get in the way, so I kind of just like to go across the top, so I can kind of do this or corner swags. But I want to create a little bit of length with the foliage, so that's what we're going to do with these pieces. And they spread out so beautifully. This is kind of an easy one. When you're using big florals like this, you can kind of just do your base up real quick, get a lot of coverage with your burlap, and really just throw a lot of florals and greenery. And you get a lot of coverage really quickly. And we're doing this before our ribbon so that we can kind of set our tone, set our base. So I'm just going to start on one end. And the reason I have it folded in half is because with a garland, you have your center point, and then really you're just doing 2 of the same things on either side. So that's kind of, I like to, that way everything kind of matches up. I always keep it folded in half. And depending on the length, I'm working on the floor most of the time. So we're going to take this up. Here's my end right here. And we're just going to take it up about a foot or so. And it's got a long, nice stem on it. So I'm just going to twist that in to a couple of places. And then I can just maneuver some of this around into the mesh, give it a more natural look. And it extends about a foot off the end. That piece of mesh is going to spread out. I'll spread it out and then I'll just tie this in, keep it spread out for me. Now we have a long piece here that's kind of just overlapping, and so it's kind of useless here. I kind of have what I need with this. So I'm going to flip this piece up and I'm going to tie it up here. Because if I have a big bush like this, Select Artificials is a little pricey. So I definitely want to get everything I want to get out of it, except for the piece I just broke off. Okay, let's glue that back on. Okay, if y'all hear babies crying in the background, it is apparently the game my son is playing on his iPad. There are no actual babies in here being neglected. All right, so that is where we are so far, just with our one bush. Isn't that so pretty? Hey guys. Miss Mary saying hi to everybody too. I'm using Miss Mary as my moderator today. If I miss your comment, she will say hello to you for me because, like I said, my camera's way over there, and so I am missing a little bit, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. All right, let's go ahead and get this other one on this side. Garlands can get a little boring and monotonous because you are doing the same thing, but keeps it looking nice when you do them at the same time. And if we get in our big pieces first, then we can work around that. Let's flip this piece up also, like we did on the other side. Is it this one? No. It's that one. Okay. Let's tie this down. Guys, potential Sam was calling. Had to grab it. It was very important. I have to renew my car's warranty. Don't you know? Mary Williams, you're so great. I'm gonna hire you as my VA, I swear. Okay, now look at these two pieces that we have going so far. S-H-E-P. Yep. They spell ship. They are plastic. They are select artificials and they are plastic. It says Fern Swag. They're close to Real Touch though. I mean, they're really, really nice. Hey, Patricia, are you still at the beach? So jealous. We're going in a couple months. Hey, Justin. Glad we were able to catch each other today. Welcome to my page now. Thanks for coming on. Okay, moving on. We have those at the bottom. I have 4 of these, but I'm not going to use all 4. But we are going to throw one at the top because I do want these ferns scattered all over. Really setting a nice and easy foundation. And the way we're going to do that is we really are going to split this one in half. So we have 2 longer pieces here. We're just going to give it a little clip. Oh, you are? Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Well, I hope you had an amazing vacation. It looked like y'all had a great time. I love me some Destin. Hey, Donna, welcome on. Let's get this tied. And I know y'all haven't seen me use any glue yet, but I mean, these are getting twisted in here just like this mesh. Excuse me. So once I twist it around these big stems, I'm not worried about it going anywhere. Save the glue sticks. Save them. Those are expensive. Expensive. Sorry. And you're talking to myself. Hey, Aunt Janice. I know it's been a long time. That's what I was saying. I have not been live in forever. Life has just been a little bit crazy, so this little marathon here can get me back in my flow. So much so that I even came in here and made a wreath before this. Did I rest a little bit? Oh, Patricia. It's like, no, I haven't. Actually, I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, Nadia. Haven't rested. I had 3 cups of coffee this afternoon. Okay, so that's our top. I know, it's all wild and crazy. Wild and crazy. Y'all are like, wow, she has no clue what she's doing. And I don't. But we just wing it around here. We just wing it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding our ribbon. And I just have 2 ribbons. Aren't these beautiful? This is just a simple Dupion orange. But this is the star of the show, and it is a D. Stevens tropical ribbon. It's so stunning. And I got it, when I got it, I knew this is what I wanted my front door to be based around. And the reason I'm just using these 2 simple ones, because I don't want them to overpower. I want this to be the star, and it need a little accent. That's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a main center bow and a couple accent bows. So we're just going to stretch this out, get us a tail, and get us a bow. I'm going to do a pretty good size loop. We're going to go about 9 inches. Because this is going to be our middle one. So pretty good size, simple bow. Hey, Jean. We're just going to come on top with our little bitty orange. Just do a little loopy loop. Just like that. Do a little snip, snip. And find a pipe cleaner somewhere. When you use big, extravagant ribbon, you don't have to... Hey, Samantha, how are you? You don't have to do anything crazy. Just let it do the work for you. You don't have to go crazy. With the ribbon, we're already crazy. You don't have to add anything to it. All right, we're going right in the middle. Now, this is one of those things, too. Sometimes with my door garlands, I'll build it on my door, and so I'll add my ribbon after I get it placed, but I know it's in the middle, so it's going to be fine. And it's with a pipe cleaner, so I know I can move it if I need to once I get it placed on there. Oh my gosh. I love this ribbon. I love it. All right, let's do a little dovetail. A little dovetail. And with this little one, we're just going to do a little slant on each side. I probably should have brought something to drink in here because this burlap is stuck all up in my throat. All up in it. See, just simple bow. It's so pretty. So pretty. It's so pretty. Now let's go here. And I think what I'm going to do, because this is such a it's a 4-inch ribbon with only a 6-inch garland. So sorry to hear what I missed. What happened? I'm sorry too. Oh, feel better soon, Regina. Okay. Hey, Miss Julia. We are going to do a standard loop. Jason, everybody on Facebook is about to see you get it if you don't get out of here.
What's the code?
I'm not telling you. Go. Okay.
Dad's gonna be here.
In like 10 minutes, each had to go get Gavin. So I just have a single loop here, and that's what we're going to put in. And I'm just twisting it in with my pine because it's such a big ribbon. I don't want it. I don't need anything crazy. But I am going to loop it down like so. And we're going to go to the end and twist it in. Just like we do on our wreaths when we waterfall it down the side sometimes. Same thing. I might have to bail on y'all and go get some water because burlap's not going anywhere. Do a little snippy snip and a dovetail. I'm going to dovetail this one kind of short. Little flirty tail hanging right there. And same thing on the other side. And when you do it like this too, you have plenty of ribbon left on that roll for your next project, which is going to be the matching wreath or swag, haven't decided. But I love tropical for summertime because we have a pool. Tell Trey to go on, Kara. Nobody got time for that. We got a marathon to watch. I X-nayed the door swags. We went for garland. Sorry. What do you mean too kind, Nadia? You're so sweet. Waterfall it down. Find some pine. Time medicine. Sinus surgery. Yikes. That's no fun. Again, PSA, kids playing a baby crying game. Apparently, there's no neglected children in the background. Well, apparently, except for my kid who wants me to spend money on Roblox. Now, I'm going to come down here and do a little single loop of this, but I'm going to come into the waterfall part and add it down here with some little accents at the bottom. Just a little slant and a slant. Same thing on this side. That tropical ribbon is D. Stevens. And I ordered direct from D. Stevens, but I want to say that Michelle with Big Sugar Creek Farm had it. Either her or Amanda with Joyce Lane Designs. But it is a D. Stevens ribbon, and it is fabulous. It's so vibrant and beautiful. I was looking for one because I'm all about black and white. I love black and white in literally everything I do. And so I was looking for one that I thought I saw that was tropical with black and white stripes as the base, but it ended up being that poppy ribbon. And so I was really debating on that one too, because that ribbon was so beautiful. But I was really going more for tropical vibe. Hold on. I'm grabbing water. Okay. Whew, we're going to make it. Thank you. Here we are. Here we are so far. I know, it looks so weird on camera. Garlands are weird, but I will post a picture on my page whenever I get it done so that everyone can see what it looks like put up. Now, she only had one of these, which makes me super sad because it is fantastic. It's so stinking cute. And I might actually save this for the swag. Wouldn't that just be cute on the swag? I might save that. We're going to put that back down. We are going to add in these. I don't know what these are called, but they remind me of like, I feel like they're called like gecko something. It just says frosted and it looks like little lily pads. So I thought those were super neat. And it's a pusher, so that's pretty cool. And so now we're going to work these in. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to do our big flowers first. These are the stars of the show. Stars. Okay. Okay, I guess they're Jinko. Maybe that's why I thought gecko. Okay, but do they not remind you of a gecko? That could be gecko. Okay, apparently Jinko's a tree, and I should have done a little more research before I got on here and tried to educate all of you on my florals. Lord have mercy. Oh. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. We're going to put these two so we can work around it. Not the pants from the 90s. Oh, Jinkos. Oh, yeah. Those were so in style when I was in middle school. Gecko's a lizard. I know, but it reminds me of a gecko. Does that not look like something a lizard would lay on? Whatever. Y'all just straight fronted me. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I can take constructive criticism. Gecko. What the heck? What in the heck? Okay, because these are the stars. These need to go right here. Because I need them to go right next to my bow. So I just snipped them short. Now, if you can get something to wrap around it, that would be best. Just for some added security. Because they're bigger and thicker and heavier. And then we'll glue it down with a lot. A lot of glue. A lot of glue. Ow. Oh, gecko. I'm going to use these gecko leaves. Gosh. In my 5-star education. Jeez Louise. I laugh at myself too, so it's okay. As long as somebody else laughs with me, it doesn't make me crazy. My husband thinks I'm funny. Just don't know if anyone else does. Oh, look at those. Oh, those are so pretty. So stinking pretty. Now, I have 3 of these, and I don't know why I bought 3 of them, but unless I stick one right in the middle, we might do that later. I guess that would look okay, but these are super stinking cute too. We're going to call these bottle brushes, okay? Because we're making up our own names. They're actually called a Banksia stem. Banksia stem. Banksia stem. And we're just going to throw these in here at the bottom. Ooh, these are thick. See if I can get it cut. When you have a lot of stars of the show, you don't have to put a whole lot of funds into the rest of your project. So we're going to come right in here in this little loop that we made with our ribbon, and that's where we're going to place these. Oh, I just missed that comment. What did it say? Bless you for pronouncing that. I wouldn't even try. Newbie, what am I making? I think that's what you said. I am making a 6-foot mantle or door tropical garland. Garlands are kind of my thing. I really love them, and that's when I started crafting 3 years ago. That's what I started on, those garlands. I don't know why. I think that makes me a little crazy. Little crazy. So we're getting these bottle brushes added in here. These banksia stems. Now, the key to making a garland is you have to be super mindful of where it's going, how it's going to be placed, and all that good stuff while you're putting it on, or else you're going to get it hung up and it's going to look all kinds of wonky. I just kind of make it out of habit. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I'm making it. We have a pool. I should have made it by the pool because it was a beautiful day outside today. We should have just made it outside by the pool. We'll have to do that sometime soon. But, yeah, that would look really cool hanging over my back door. Ooh, or over my back window in my, right by our patio table. That would look awesome. Shoot, it might end up there. Huh. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so those are my main flower components in this. And we're going to add these gorgeous leaves. And then we're going to add our gecko stems. Add our gecko stems. And then we're done. How are we on time? What time is it? Shoot. We are only 34 minutes in. I told y'all I'll move fast. So these are also select artificial. So the quality is just money. It costs a lot of money. That's also true. But the quality is just out of this stinking world. I'm chopping these up so we can spread them out. I've always been obsessed with like Hawaii and tropical and all of that. Yeah, you do, Kara. You do need to do some more garlands. I mean, shoot, that big old swag you made the other day. Well, not the other day. It was a while back. But it was basically a garland. I think it was like 4 foot long. Okay, these are going to be our extra coverage. How can you finish this in an hour and I can't finish the swag? I think I can do a garland, I think, faster than I can do a wreath. And I think that's just because wreaths are hard. Like the way you're doing the bow, like the way you do bows and stuff, it does make them a little more difficult. Now this is the part I'm gonna have to be a little bit more mindful of, putting these leaves in, how I want them angled. I might have cut them a little short, but we're just gonna roll with it. And I'm just gonna go around the edges. And I'm just sticking those stems in just far enough for that glue to attach. Oh, thank you, Carla. I work fast. I really do. Because when I first started out, I was super duper slow. And it made me realize that I overthink everything. And when I did that, I didn't like the way my creation looked because I just didn't trust my gut. I didn't make it on instinct. But like I said, garlands go a little bit faster because of the way I do them. I use a lot of big stuff. You kind of have, it's like the same recipe every time. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas or whatever. You know, these big leaves, I substitute for ornaments at Christmas. It's kind of the same recipe each time. So it enables me to crank them out a little quicker. The only prep I did before was I cut the mesh. But, I mean, that took 3 minutes because I'm like Edward Scissorhands up in there. Hey, time is money. Money is time. Actually, it's just because these kids are crazy. Yes. Overthink central. Like, welcome to the Overthink Moms Club. That is what I do. And so if I overthink a wreath, I hate it. I get done with it. I'm like, this looks terrible. This is so stinking cute. Look at this side. Like, look at those leaves just like 3D off of it. Y'all cannot see that. Ugh. I hate that y'all can't see that. It just does not do it justice. Y'all should see it. Y'all just wait till I get a picture of this thing. Y'all just wait. It's going to be fabulous. I love these leaves. But see, when it's laying on the table, you make it so cute on the table. And sometimes you do get it hung on the door and you're like, See, Carrie, you got to go with your gut. Ask Kara and Heather Williams. I was messaging them at 5 o'clock and they're like, what you going to make? I said, I don't know. I think I'm going to put this on my front door. I have options. It's either going to go on my mantle, on my front door, or on top of my big patio window by my pool. So I haven't decided yet. No. Okay, that was a bad call. This leaf is huge. And I just try to put it on the inside. That was a terrible decision. Don't do that. The big one needs to go on the outside. I also just commit. I don't dry run stuff most of the time. We just go straight committed. Straight to the padded room. That's where I need to go. But instead, I'll just come to my craft room. Same kind of therapy. A little more dangerous because we have hot glue, but that's okay. The whip cracking Nadia. Had you working too hard. Okay, I gotta cut one more for the bottom. Let's see. I don't need a super huge one. These are big. Let's cut this one. So I only used one of these plants on here, plus one extra leaf, so that's great. I have plenty left over for my wreath and whatever else I decide to coordinate. Thank you. Thanks. I like to be funny. If there's anything you can be, just be funny. Just be funny. I really do. My favorite thing on earth to do is make my husband laugh. Because he was like the first person ever to tell me I was funny. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to spend the rest of my life making you laugh. Because if no one else laughs at me, you will. So I married him. I was like, yeah, this is the winner right here. Oh, my gecko leaf fell off. Okay, let's push these up a little. Spread these out because I got to get these in here. I've been wanting to use these gecko leaves for forever. And for anybody who just hopped on, these are actually ginkgo leaves, but we're calling them gecko. Oh, Carrie, it's going to be fabulous. I feel like Miss Nadia has good judgment. It's going to be fabulous. And this looks so small. You would think on a garland, you don't need something this small, but it is literally the smallest accents. Yes, do it. Yes, it is, Lori. It is a 6-foot garland. I thought it was 9 foot, but I yanked a 6 foot out of my pile, and I was like, you know what? We're on a live, so we probably should just do 6 foot. Because 9 foot, they're really not going to be able to see. But I'm either going to put it on my mantle or on my front door. See that little accent? Let me show y'all. Y'all see that? It's going to be upside down. But see my little gecko leaf in there? Just a little extras. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It feels so good to be back crafting, y'all. I'm telling you, life has been so busy that I've just really put it on the back burner here lately. And it is my love. It is my passion. I thoroughly enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy going live for this reason. I love the interaction. Yes, Carla, it is the little details. It truly is. But we're all so far away from each other, yet we can just sit and interact with the same common interests. And it's nice. I love it. I love teaching. I love, just talking, and I just love every aspect of it. Oh, get in there. Until the mesh is blocking you from putting it in. This is not my full-time gig. So, I have a full-time job that is full-time, but I'm only currently go out there 2 days a week because I started this during the, dreaded C word a few years ago. And it really took off, and that's my passion. And then, hold on, y'all, burlap in the throat. Pause. And then my husband and I started another business, a spray foam insulation, and that took off. And then we recently just opened up another side of it. Like we had East Texas Pro Foam, and now we have East Texas Pro Wash, which is like residential and commercial power washing. And so we're getting that up and running. So it's him and I. So I have this, I have the Pro Wash, I have the Pro Foam, and then I have my full-time gig that I've been doing for 13 years. So that's kind of my life in a nutshell. Obviously, this one doesn't take precedence a lot, but my goal is to make it a priority. Yes, I do live in East Texas. I live about an hour from the Louisiana border in a little town called Gladewater. And I don't know if you know Stony Michelle Stone with Wilds Creek & Co., but they are my neighbors. And also Pawan. Pawan lives about 45 minutes from me. So we're all neighbors. But this is, everybody knows the Christmas season is crazy. Oh yeah, and raising 3 boys, I know. Well, I mean, I'm trying to raise them. They're mostly raising themselves like a bunch of wild banshees. But I give it my best shot. I give it my best shot. But obviously, I give it does take precedence in fall and Christmas because that is that's my money maker there. My first year, obviously, I didn't know what I was doing, so it wasn't very profitable. But my first year, I made over 200 garlands for Christmas. And that's when I knew I loved it. And so then all my money I made at Christmas, I spent because I thought that's just how the business was. Turns out, it's not that busy the first half of the year. So, life lessons. Life lessons. Alright, I just stuck my gecko leaves all over the place. There's a sprinkle here and a sprinkle there. They're literally everywhere. But it looks like lily pads. It looks like overgrown tropical madness. Look at this. Look at it. Is that not gorgeous? Look at those colors. OMG. I love it so much. Now we have these little lily pads. You know where Gladewater is? That's awesome. That's where I'm at. Little old Gladewater. Yeah, 200 garlands was a lot. Am I going to open my group back up? One day. One day. My 2 friends don't know it, but I'm currently in the works with them on getting that open back up. They just don't know they're going to be recruited. Kara and Heather. They just don't know. But one day I'm going to open my group back up because that is my passion. My passion is teaching. Y'all, this burlap is no joke. Thank you. Thank you. Julia, I love you so much. You have been my biggest fan. Julia's been my ride or die. She's been my day one or two. As soon as I opened my group up, she was in there. All right, let's clip these off. Let's sprinkle these in. Just these cute little, they're really brightly colored, so I like that. Individually in here, I think they'll be really pretty. Just the little details. And that's what makes this burlap base so great, is that these bright colors against that dark base are just so pretty. I love all these leaves. But you know, nothing green is gonna live around my house. So I'm seriously considering getting on Amazon and ordering fake plants to plant in my flower gardens that look just like this. Has anyone else done that? Does anyone else have any experience with that? Because I would like to know. Does anybody plant fake plants for real, like outside? Because I love the tropical look. Because like I said, we do have a pool and I just love that vibe. I love that feeling. But, well, what if our flower bed floods? We have a downhill yard and so it floods. So nothing's going to live in it. Unless y'all can tell me a water-loving plant. Now I don't know if y'all know this, but cannas come back year after year. I didn't know that, but I planted them once. I thought they died off, and now they come back right next to my pool every year. So that makes me happy. I know. Tired of watering. I know. Okay, well, good. I mean, y'all, we deal with artificial florals like every day. So obviously we're like, okay, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Oh, whew, I thought I didn't have another one. I need a little bit more. I know I need to get some urns with some fake plants in them. Because a tropical arrangement in that would look so pretty. I have a fake palm tree outside. We lost our big palm trees in the freeze that we had. That sucked. We just had to take those down. And they're expensive. So we're not replacing those. Not doing it. I have a fake one from Hobby Lobby outside. You have live and fake? I don't have live nothing. Unless it keeps coming back. I have a rose bush in my backyard. Woo, that thing is big and beautiful. It comes back every year. But, I mean, I don't do anything to it. If you're not self-sufficient around here, folks, you're going down. You're going down. Like, it's what it is. It's make or break around here. Just kidding. But I do keep the pantry stocked with snacks. That way everybody can survive. Even if we have to live off Pop-Tarts and goldfish, we're going to make it. Metal palm trees in Canton? Ooh, that'd be super cute. Well, okay, so we have a saltwater pool. So I bought those really super cute flamingos from Hobby Lobby, the big pink ones. Well, they rusted and fell apart. So, I feel like metal is also out. I'm just going to put that leaf right there in the middle of that bow to finish this off. But right up top. It just looks like it got overran in a tropical jungle. Look at it. So stinking cute. It's so bright. I love it. I love it. And I think that's all we're going to do for today. Where are we at on time? Oh, yes. 9 minutes to spare. 9 minutes to spare. What do you want to talk about? Let me see if we can bust out a wreath real quick. Just kidding. Totally joking. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I pride myself on efficiency and quickness. I only have 9 minutes left. Yes, we're going to Red Lobster. Okay, we might cut this thing off early. I just got a Red Lobster signal from the hubs over there. They got all you can eat shrimp. We can leave in like 2 minutes. You need to change. You're filthy. I'm glad this is a one-way camera. Yikes. Anyway. All right. We're going to go get dressed because we're going to eat some Red Lobster because I was owed some all-you-can-eat shrimp. Brandy, y'all should have just seen him. We're not going to talk about that. I've always said I want a three-way Mevo, but I'm scared of what's going to catch in the background. I love my new craft room. It is so nice to just walk in here and start. But let me tell you, I tried to straight pull one of these on my craft table before I started because it was full of stuff. This flat surface catches everything. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bins of Easter stuff still staring at me. There's 12 rolls of ribbon on top of that one. And like 3 mystery boxes from Gin of Florals on that one. So yeah, I got some organization to do. Okay. Y'all, I can't. Okay, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. My soul needed this. I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all had fun hanging out with me. Make sure to go watch Easy Bow Maker. She's next. Somebody put her in the comments again because my brain is like, but it is on my page. Lost plants for 3 years. Your plants have you planted in new? I'm gonna have to look at that comment, Susan, and see what you're talking about. Maybe you can help me out with some plants. But make sure the rest of the marathon is on my page for today and tomorrow's lineup. Everybody's been so great, y'all. These marathons are so much fun. Thank you, Nadia, for letting me be a part of this, and I cannot wait to do so many more marathons and lives with you guys in the future. And I think that's all I got. So I'll definitely post a picture on my page, guys. So be on the lookout for that when I get this hung up around my front door. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to go eat some shrimps. Good night. Bye, y'all.